In 2009, NASA shot a rocket at the moon. Not to the moon. This wasn't a bunch of astronauts going out on a weekend jaunt to outer space. At the moon. As in, into the moon. Their stated mission was to create an impact so big that they'd be able to study the plumes of rock and smoke that erupted from its surface in order to find water on the moon. NASA called their mission a success, even though they didn't find any water. And that's because NASA wasn't looking for water. They couldn't have been looking for water because there are two things that everybody knows about the moon. One, if you're on the moon, nobody can hear you scream. Mostly because you're too far away from Earth. And two, there's no water on the moon. Also, I guess three, that the moon is made out of cheese, but that's actually been disproven when NASA sent a rocket ship full of mice into outer space without any mouse food in the hopes that they would be able to sustain themselves on the cheesy surface of the moon. Sadly, all of those mice perished. But we do know that the moon is not made out of cheese, or at least not a cheese that terrestrial mice can eat. So if NASA wasn't looking for water, which they couldn't have been, why did they try to blow up the moon? Was it a preemptive attack? A quick show of force? Or, more likely, a chance to destroy an old enemy? The moon controls a lot of things here on planet Earth. Our ocean's waves. Our women's menstrual periods. Was this an attack to try to free our planet's waves and vaginas from the tyranny of the moon? Perhaps. Why did NASA shoot a rocket into the moon? I don't know. Maybe we never will. But what I do know is the moon has retaliated. It's taken its time. It's been patient. But earlier this week, a Chinese space station was found hurtling uncontrollably towards the surface of our planet. Was this shoddy planning by the Chinese government? Or is this the moon exacting its revenge, hurtling our own satellites back towards us in an effort to wipe out the civilizations that tried to shoot a rocket into its surface almost 10 years ago? I never thought I'd have to say this, but Donald Trump, our planet needs you. Sure, the Chinese space station will probably burn up on its way back into the atmosphere, but this is just the moon's first volley. The moon has time on its side. It's been here before us, and if it has its way, it'll be here long after we're gone. President Trump, you have the power. You have the resources. And you're just crazy enough to do it. We need to show the moon who's boss. We need to take back control of our planet's oceans and waves. We need to prove to the moon and to ourselves that we can control our own waves. By the way, why do our waves need controlling? Do they not know how to wave by now? There's only one way they're gonna learn, and that's if we take off the training wheels and blow up the moon. For real this time. There's no going back, no second chances. The moon is attacking our way of life as we know it. Mr. President, blow up that moon.